Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. It feels like it's been too long since we've had a new series on the channel.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I was thinking we should probably give like an introduction of who we are because there may be new people coming to watch. I guess this is season 2 of Vinland Saga. So it won't be a huge amount of new people, but you never know. But I am a Canadian guy living in Japan, total otaku. I have mediocre Japanese skills. Animal hybrid girls, as George would call them, are absolutely based, and everyone loves them. Except, unfortunately, for the normie friend over here, George.
Yes, that's right. I don't know how new to anime I would be at this point. I think I'm like fully entrenched into anime. I am glad that Graham was his persistent self and insisted I watch anime. My journey began, unfortunately, before the channel, so because it would have been cool to record, but with Attack on Titan. And since then, it's opened up to a lot of new anime. I have my reservations. I think every single series that we watched so far, there's things where I've been like, yeah, I could have done without that. But it's a lot of it is I've come to understand that a lot of it I think is mostly cultural, like Japanese kind of preferences and stuff.
You mean specifically I could have done without that, not like the show, but like an aspect of the show.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like things like lolies, or however you say it, I still like. Bro, okay, all right.
You can't say that. You liked Betty. You thought Betty was a good character.
Liked her,
she fits in that category.
I said I could have done without. She could have been just as good as a character being an adult. Doesn't need to be a freaking child. But anyways,
from like ReZero for anyone who's confused.
Yes, true. Yes, yeah. But I mean, not to harp too much because ReZero has been a fantastic anime and a great experience.
True.
Season 1 of Vinland Saga, actually. I don't know if there's anything I could have done without, actually.
Oh.
So maybe this is the exception.
Wow.
Yeah, same with Attack on Titan. I think there's nothing I could have done without on that one. So anyways, long introduction aside, I've had my aversions to anime for a long time. I think I will always and continue to have aversions to certain things, but my perceptions have opened up, my mind's opened up, and I'm accepting of new things, anime things, and I've quite enjoyed myself. So I'm really excited for season 2 of Vinland Saga. Season 1 was really good.
Really good.
The themes that the show broached were so good. The characters were so believable, so tragic. That's right up my alley, dude. I compared season 1 so often with a book series, and I think I'll do again. I don't know in season 2, but The First Law by Joe Abercrombie. Like there was things that just lined up, 1-to-1 that were so good. And there's so many things I love about that series. I loved about season 1. And I'm just excited, man. I'm ready to go.
Well, I'm glad, George, you're all about opening and expanding your mind because remember, everyone, at 10,000 subscribers, we're watching Nekopara. So George is going to need the most expansive and open mind as possible. By the time we get there, George will be all ready and prepped for Catgirl extravaganza. I can't wait.
We'll see. We'll see.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if my aversions to catgirls will ever change. I think that's something that's ingrained in my soul and won't go away.
Don't worry, Nekopara will beat that right out. No problem.
I'd be so surprised. If that ever happens, we can change the name of the channel to, well, I guess not the name of the channel, but the premise of the channel, Weeb and Weeb by that point.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, George, do we have any expectations going into this?
Just vague remembrances from the comments in season 1. I think we're in for a treat. Season 2 supposedly is better in many ways. So... better than season 1. I was if it ties season 1, dude, it's gonna be fantastic. So better.
Right.
Oh, let's go, baby. Let's freaking go.
that this anime, if it is indeed better than Vinland Saga Season 1, do you think it has a chance of dethroning Attack on Titan as your favorite anime?
Wow, that's a good question.
That's a tall order.
Potentially. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Attack on Titan has a leg up on something like Vinland Saga in the fact that it has fantasy elements. You introduce, like, I know it's not traditional fantasy, obviously, but it's like, you know, it's under the umbrella of fantasy, I guess.
Sure.
There's a system, of soft magic with like the Titans and all that stuff. So you throw a little bit of fantasy in there, man, I'm hooked. So it's got a lot to beat, but.
Yeah, I don't think Vinland Saga is the type of show that ever have any kind of magical...
No, it's very realistic.
Yeah.
Very down to earth. Yeah. That's why I also like the series I just mentioned, The First Law, because it's got very, very light magic. Like wizards and witches are not like your Harry Potter, not like your Lord of the Rings stuff. It's all very abstract, very... Aside from one particular person, it's all their magics. They're kind of weak at it, so it's like can't really change too many things. And I don't know, it's really good. So
well, I'm excited to see this. This is going to be an interesting journey. I think 24 episodes, so we're in for the long haul. And maybe at the end of our watching, they'll announce season 3, and we won't have to wait too long.
Imagine. Oh, that would be perfect, actually.
Yeah, all right, that'd be great.
Okay.
All right, well, without further ado, let's kick off this reaction to Vinland Saga Season 2, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh.
Carve it into your flesh. Oh, carve it into your enemies? Yep.
Dang.
Oh.
Carve it into your spoils.
Ah, dude. Oh, man. I'm just remembering what kind of anime we're getting back into, dude.
Yeah, right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Jeez.
Someone else's blood. Maybe his own. Episode 1, Slave. Oh, jeez.
Oh. Hey, that hurt.
Apparently, this starts in English.
Oh,
attacking.
he's not supposed to be cutting that tree? What? Yeah, true.
Yeah, what?
What if it impaled him? What the heck?
Yeah, right? What the heck?
Was that his head?
Oh, no. Bro, I already know just based off of the beginning of this is a nice, happy little village, and based off of the show that we're watching,
I know where you're going with this.
This up, George. They always freak up the happiness. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh boy. I think you're right, dude. Oh no. You're right, Graham.
Yeah.
What? Jeez. Wow.
Wow.
What a fantastic perspective. Holy crap.
He's winning right now.
Yeah.
True.
Dang, dude.
Dang, he sees it. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me it's this. Is it this village?
Bro.
Yes, it's this
Freaking
village.
knew it.
Dude, the mom better not be saying back, dude. They can all leave. They're gonna get spotted. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay.
Oh gosh. I do not like the title of this fucking episode now in retrospect.
Yeah. No. She was spotted. Ugh.
Oh, you don't want to leave, but like, what can you do?
Yeah. No. No. The episode's about her, dude. She's the one that gets taken.
Bro, it's freaking over.
With the thread in the lungs, man. Or in the lung, rather. She was safe, too. The sister was safe.
Bro, you gotta take your sister and go, man.
Yeah, it almost seems like it was like a rogue arrow.
Yeah.
Run, run.
Bro, you can't.
He's gonna fight them.
Dude, the frickin' strength that she still had.
Yeah, trying to see her children safe, man. Go, bro, listen to her. Come on.
Go, 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 go. Go, please.
Welcome back to Vinland Saga,
waiting.
dude. This is what we've signed up for.
No. No. No.
Bro, you should have ran. You're dead. You're dead. Oh. Let's go. Oh. Oh.
No way.
Dude. But it's almost a death is almost a fate better than what was waiting for her.
Oh.
Dude, this is brutal already.
It's about him. Bro, no.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. The parallels between him and Thorfinn are insane.
Jeez, we got an Aaron being born right in front of our fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Jeez. Let's go, dude.
Holy frick.
Whoever the voice actor is right there, props. A fir on a barren land withers with neither bark nor leaves, so too does the man loved by none. Why should he live a long life? Hava Mal. Jeez. What a quote.
Bro, what a fucking life.
This is a slave ship, dude.
What will this man become, I wonder? Holy frick.
Oh, man.
No way.
No way. They just chuck her? Oh my gosh, dude. Such a cavalier treatment of human life.
No fucking way, bro. Oh,
That is brutal.
that's so fricked. Oh, man, this is crazy. Oh, freaking gone
she's
instantly.
gone. Yeah.
I have the worst feeling this is only the beginning of how bad it's gonna get.
Dude, yeah. The guilt and rage that's just gotta be, yeah, like coursing through you right now is insane.
Oh.
No way. Just so you can be good enough
Wild.
to sell?
Yeah, wow. Oh,
Second rate? He's making a run for it. No way.
Where would you go?
Dude, get out of there. Yeah, they're coming back.
Oh.
Man. Is this the slaver? It is,
frick.
dude.
This whole area is probably in on it. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Now he's gonna serve as an example. Bro,
Oh,
he got busted up, dude. Man.
jeez. The way they're posing it is freaking wild.
Yeah, they're making slavery sound like such a good alternative to this.
No kidding.
He's getting whipped. Bro, this guy's enjoying it?
Of course. Dude, are we gonna see this dude break in real time?
Oh, maybe.
I just don't want to see this dude freaking give up, man.
Sounds like he already is, dude.
I don't know.
Who is this?
Oh, it's Leaf. Oh. I was thinking it was. I was like, bro, is this
Yeah,
Leaf?
for a second. Yeah, but how does he know? How does he know him?
I don't know if he does.
Oh.
He just wanted to freaking sell him.
Yeah.
Dang, he's still looking.
Yeah, seriously. I wonder where in the timeline this is.
Yeah.
Like where Thorfinn is.
Guy seems all right. At
Yeah.
least.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, he freaking hooked him up. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I hope he's a freaking nice guy. We can get some
Let's hope,
positivity
dude.
here. That'd be nice.
Let's hope.
Oh, is it gonna be sick?
I'm like so happy for this guy, even though he's just a slave. What the heck, dude?
Oh, dude, look at
Wow,
this.
it's huge.
Holy frick.
He's like the fields of wheat that Thorfinn dreamt of.
Yeah, right?
Jeez, he's gonna have to clear all of this.
I freaking knew it.
Thorfinn!
I had a thought. I was like, wait a second. Who's chopping?
Yeah.
I bet it's freaking Thorfinn. That's crazy.
He's a slave too?
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, frick. Okay.
Dang.
This is their story.
This is a story of them too. Yeah. What the heck?
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Oh,
Wow,
man.
dude.
It's episodes like this that I'm really freaking glad we're watching too.
Yes.
Because this is good, but it's a
Yeah.
lot of setup, right? And so now I'm excited to see like what the show's about, like going forward. Huh. So at the end of Vinland Saga,
At the end of season
1.
Yeah, he was just being carried away. Being carried away.
Yeah.
Because
Askeladd was just killed.
yes.
And he was
Yeah.
like on Askeladd, like yelling at him because he had died and left him.
And then he lunged at Canute, if I remember right. And so like they grabbed him and they started to pull him away.
Yeah.
So he's been
sold out somewhere.
He's been sold, yeah.
Wow.
And this guy bought him.
So what do you think Thorfinn's mental state is right now? I find this interesting, this kind of parallel that they showed Thorfinn, and then they showed this guy's inner monologue of like, I almost gave up. Do you think that Thorfinn has given up?
Yeah, I think Thorfinn and him are on the same railroad track.
Right.
And Thorfinn has crossed the valley into giving up, right? He's already descended. This guy's way further up, and he's headed the same direction. Now, does he, course correct? Does he continue down that path? I don't know.
Right.
But looking at that face, that is not the doe-eyed, bright-eyed face of a hopeful person, nor the rage-filled face of someone consumed with revenge.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I was just wondering if they were using his inner monologue as a reflection, like a subtle commentary on Thorfinn there, right? To kind of give like
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Thorfinn's been resigned to his fate, and he's probably thinking the same thing, right? Because how old do you think he was back in season 1? Like 15?
In the late teens, I want to say.
Late teens, yeah. How old do you think he's now? Like early 20s, mid 20s?
Yeah, I would say like around 20s, early 20s.
So like let's say less than a decade, but let's go 8 years have passed. Starvation, beating.
That just made me think, like, how do they keep track of their freaking age? And like, I guess they can vaguely do it, right? Like they can't keep track of like the day and month, maybe exactly. I guess they would have calendars, I suppose.
They can probably count how many like summers or winters, right? They're like, I've been here like, I want to say 15 winters, so I guess I'm a little over 15 because I don't remember, the first winters or whatever.
Yeah, right? Yeah, because like no one's keeping track of that. Like when Thorfinn was a kid, no one was keeping track of that. I bet he
never had a birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's not knowing how old
stuff
you
like
are,
this.
you could, bro. If you lost how old you were, especially in this context, you would never know how old you are. That just seems like such a freaking bizarre thing to me, like to be robbed of, not knowing how old you are. Sometimes I forget how old I am, but you can like calculate it.
Honestly, losing your freedom and becoming an indentured servant seems like bigger things, bigger fish to fry, as opposed to your birthday, right?
I agree.
It comes
100%.
with the territory. I understand that, like, it comes with the territory a bit,
right? But I feel
sure.
like it's like a valuable piece of personal information. It feels like kind of like you lose a piece of yourself when you don't know exactly how old you are, right? Like it just seems like like I agree with you. It's way worse to be a freaking slave and all this other stuff, but it just seems like oh man, that's fucking sad. Like I don't know.
No, 100% totally agree with you, dude. It is a piece of personal information. Like you forget, you don't have pictures, right? Let's say you were taken at 5. You wouldn't remember your parents' face. You wouldn't remember what they sound like. Like it's just, like, so many things you'd lose. And when you're so hungry and starving that you're willing to, grovel before somebody who's like beaten you and mistreated you just so you can get crumbs off their table, dude. Like the amount of humanity you lose when doing that is, it's crazy.
Bro.
It's stuff like this. Period pieces, I don't know what it is, but period pieces, like when it's like nonfiction, I just feel sad for everyone involved. But for some reason, when it's a fictional thing and they're able to, I guess, present it in a way. I don't know what it is. I actually don't know. But like, essentially what I was gonna say is seeing stuff like this does something to be more than just a documentary about it or whatever. But like, it's probably because it's presented, in a story way, and you're more easily able to attach to the character and stuff. So that's got to be it. But it just makes me think, bro, we literally hit the jackpot of being born where we were and like living where we were. And like the fact that we're living in the 21st century
Time
in a place
period,
that's free of war.
location,
Yeah, in a third world country.
peace.
Or in a first world country, rather. Sorry.
Right.
Not a third world country. There's peace. We're not getting bombed every day.
Literally sitting here watching anime on YouTube, like,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, dude. Yeah, like it just. You gotta feel so blessed, so lucky, so grateful.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like,
wow.
Nothing in your life can really be that bad when this isn't even the floor of some people's lives. This isn't even the floor of some people's lives living today.
Your floor isn't even the height of other
I'm just saying,
lives.
like, what we just witnessed, as terrible as it is, it gets worse.
Sure.
It's been worse for people. Like, as far as like this dude's story, like, yeah, it sucks, but he's like relatively healthy. For now, he's been sold off to like a kind of good master, I guess. Like, yeah, he has no personal freedom. He's a slave. He was beaten. His family died. People today have had worse done to them.
Yeah.
Like,
true. Sad.
Yeah. It's so sad.
All right. Well, with those happy thoughts out in the open, that's it's a great time to get into the next episode. I'm sure we're gonna be
it's gonna get better. Yeah.
Sure, we're gonna have great times ahead of us. Oh, great. All right, well, I'm looking forward to this. This will be good. I'm looking forward to Einar and Thorfinn being best buddies. Or maybe they'll just fucking hate each other. Who knows?
I hope they like help each other heal somehow, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. Farming simulator.
Kettle's farm. Kettles. Man.
What happened to our boy? He seems like a nice guy, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Lending? Oh.
Oh.
Oh, this guy's based.
I'll buy your harvest at a proper price. What? Bro!
This guy's amazing.
Let's go. Dang. 3 years.
Bro, I hope this is not a ruse.
Wow.
He's still
I was just
here.
gonna say, dude. Yeah, I was just gonna say. I bet you, like, I don't know. A lot of people, if he's done this before, I bet you a lot of his workers are just like, dude, this guy is legit. I'm just gonna work for him now, like as a free man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be too cynical, but if I was gonna convince the slaves to work extra fucking hard on a thing that, like, you know, is 3 years away, and then some things come up, and, you know, it gets harder, and, you know, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years becomes on and on, right?
Yeah.
You get this slave to pretend that it's all gravy, and then you get everyone to work really fucking hard, right? I'm just saying, it could be that way, but I hope not. I don't know.
He looks a little bit too genuine for that, but you're right.
I was gonna say,
it's a very.
He's a great actor. Yes. If he's just like, oh, why are you so confused? You know? Yeah, right? He seems genuine, though.
Yeah. Wow.
Bro, Einar has no idea who he's dealing with right now.
Yeah, dude.
This kid is a killing machine. Oh.
He's not the talkative type. Is that influenced by Canute, maybe? This, like, custom?
I wonder,
or is
actually.
Or is it the master? Yeah, or is the master actually like that?
Yeah, right? Take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
That's a long time, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, this guy's funny. Thorfinn, what the frick?
Could you work a little further away? He doesn't want any trees falling on him.
Wow. Oh boy. Might have a bad feeling about this. Oh no, never mind. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm getting weird vibes.
Not very much. Oh, they ate it? Oh,
They
come
ate
on.
it.
Oh, come on, dude. You were right.
I know.
These guys are
Something's up.
scumbags.
Oh no. He's a big guy, but he doesn't know how to fight.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to fight. He doesn't have strength.
Oh man.
I almost want to see Thorfinn take these guys
Yeah,
out.
right. Thorfinn can destroy these guys. They just sleep. Oh my gosh. This freaking horse.
Dude, he's been doing all this by himself previously, though. Thorfinn's strong, man.
Jeez. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gonna get stuck on a root.
This freaking operation. Oh, jeez, that must be freaking insanely heavy.
Yeah. Dang, dude, I'm just
man.
surprised he's been doing all of that by himself this whole time.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's had the horse, but still. What a laborious freaking operation.
Kinda.
Yeah. Yep.
True.
Pretty much. True.
Jeez. Oh man, I'm really hoping that this guy is the frickin' spark and fire that relights our boy Thorfinn. Because
Let's
Thorfinn
hope.
is like drenched right now, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Holy
let's hope.
frick.
Bro, this guy looks so, like,
I know.
nice. What the heck? What?
Oh.
Bro.
Ooh.
That's his daughter. Don't look at his daughter that way, man.
Oh boy, is insta smit. Men are such simple creatures.
Is he gonna say it? He didn't say it. Wow,
No,
he
he
literally
didn't.
was that Smith. Okay.
He was rendered speechless.
Yeah. Yeah, weren't you gonna report him?
You want to look like a wuss, maybe? I don't know.
All the work, man,
So
that
much
goes
work.
into this.
He's working too?
Yeah, good for him.
Wow. Wow.
The kids look like happy and fed.
Yeah, what the
dude, this
frick?
guy's a little too good, man. I'm like scared for him now.
Yeah, right? Oh no,
Wow.
this is too great.
Yeah, what?
Oh boy, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Is this his son or who is this?
I don't know. Probably his son, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, his son.
Dude, that sounds fucking awful.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude,
it's
he's so written, stupid.
It's written all on the walls, George. This older guy's gonna die. Or he's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
And then he's inheriting this, and everything's gonna go to fucking crap.
And he's gonna undo. He's gonna undo the deal that they can buy their freedom, like all that stuff.
He's gonna be super oppressive. He's gonna fucking get in cahoots with the other fucking loser guys who are fucking a-holes.
Yeah.
He can't even pull it out.
He can't even draw a sword.
What an idiot.
To be fair, having your sheath on your back is like the most improper way to like actually be able to draw the sword.
Gives up.
Embarrassed. Get wrecked.
Okay. So he just wants to fight. All right. I mean, fair enough.
Dude.
Woo! He missed.
He missed.
Bro, this
loser,
guy is
dude.
freaking a piece of work.
Yes, that would be a better idea.
Would it though?
If you wisen up a little bit, but
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
wait.
gosh. What a pervy dude. Oh. Do they want her to get pregnant?
Yeah, yeah.
These are her parents, man. What the frick? Bro. Oh my gosh. Maybe he should go to war and just get his, like, frickin'... Yeah.
What did he have? Performance anxiety and he's deflecting?
Dude, the pride in this dude is
I mean,
huge.
That's fair, though. His complaint there is pretty fair. He is frustrated.
It's not made out of love. Yes, yeah, 100%. And it's like a cheap thing, but it's like the combination of his whole character.
Sure.
Yeah.
I do think it's quite interesting that he's not completely unreasonable and selfish to some degree, right? He has some self-respect for himself, at least, that he wouldn't just like, oh, well, I'm just going to sleep with this girl just because I can and it's my right, right? He's just like, no, I'm not going to do this.
That's a good point.
Because I deserve at least some level of self-respect, right? So I think that's a good window into his character. Bro, they're walking through the frickin' field.
Yeah. Yeah, the wheat, exactly.
Oh boy.
Thorfinn knows all about that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't think it was Thorfinn's group, though.
I think that was Thorfinn's group there.
Because he was already big by now, right?
I suppose, yeah.
He's just thinking about his own time in war.
I wonder if he's feeling regret.
I don't know.
Oh, that was the first raid.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
So bright. Okay, there we go. Oh, man, that's crazy. Well, what do you think? Given what we know so far, what do you think the series is going to be about?
I feel like it would be too hopeful and too happy for this to be them buying their freedom back. I feel like at some point this whole thing's gonna fall apart, unfortunately. I
Yeah, like I'm trying to get a read for what exactly. It's hard to make a prediction of what's going to happen next per se, because I'm just like, okay, I don't know what we're undertaking here in season 2. Like, obviously, you know, the stage is set, but like I don't know what the play will be, kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Thorfinn, I don't fully know everything in his state of mind right now. Like, it does seem there's like so much turmoil and regret and guilt. And he's probably like given up. Like, the fire's gone, especially since his whole reason for living was killing
Askeladd.
Askeladd. Yeah. So like, that's the whole purpose in life. Like, once you get revenge, it's gonna feel empty,
right?
And then you're gonna be empty again. And if revenge is taken from you, you're gonna be empty and continue to feel empty, right? So maybe this guy, kind of like you said a little bit, I don't know if it was this episode or the last episode, but maybe he's the spark that Thorfinn needs to kind of get him going again, because he's still. He's still hopeful, it seems like, and he still has the world hasn't beaten out of him the sense of like justice,
right?
And he's still hopeful, but he's also not naive. Like he doesn't. I think kind of the son, I forget his name, but the son is still very, very naive. He's kind of prideful. He does have some self-respect, as you. What was it?
Olmar, yeah.
Olmar. Okay, yeah. He still has some self-respect, like you mentioned, which is nice.
Yeah.
But he's
he was
very,
self-conscious
very naive
about the wheat, right?
Yes,
I think they're sprinkling in some depth to him in a good way. He's not the like archetype that I was expecting him to be, where he's just this all encompassed, selfish kind of guy. So I like that a lot. I like that they're doing that with him. But I just don't know where the best part about it is, like, I don't understand where they're going to take that, right? Like, if he was so selfish, you would know where it's going, kind of thing, right? But it's not quite everything that meets the eye.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I could see it so many ways, right? Like, maybe the farm gets attacked and Thorfinn helps with the protection of the farm, along with Einar and you literally just said the son's name, but what's his name?
Olmar.
Olmar, yeah, Olmar. And
the
like,
Anime
maybe
Club,
they all
really good at names.
I am terrible with names, even in real life. You expect me to remember fictional characters' names? Man. I have to see them like 5, 6, 7 times before I remember them. But anyways, yeah. So maybe they have to protect the farm, and maybe like they all wisen up together in some way.
True.
I don't know.
I
do like. Yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking that I was worried for the farm, because I was just like, oh, this guy's so nice. Like, the farm's going to get attacked and it's going to get freaking over and stuff like that. But then you're right, though. Yeah. Thorfinn's there. Like, he could take a small
He's an army onto himself. Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, he's way rusty and probably out of shape to some degree, though he does work by hand. So, he's probably not as deadly as he was. But, I mean, he could take a group of guys probably without any issue, I would think.
Yes. I think he can still fight. He's still very deadly, but yeah, nowhere near as what he was, probably, because he's very rusty. He's still strong. Like, the immense strength it requires to like pull all that stuff is crazy.
It's almost tragic to me. I mean, this is maybe a wrong thing to say, but like, it's almost tragic to me that someone with the bloodline of Thor's, with the strength and the prowess and the ability that he has, is just consigned to be a fucking slave. It's just like, man, here's a living legend, Thor's, and then Thor's son, and he's a slave. It's like the son of King Arthur being a freaking slave in some nowhere place. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, like, so I hope no one takes this the wrong way, because being a slave is like one of the worst things that could happen to anybody.
Sure.
But in a way, in a twisted way, it's better than the warrior. Because, like, yeah, the warrior had freedom and all that stuff, but Einar painted it perfectly just at the end here. They were monsters in human skin. Like, the evils that they both did, like, I mean,
it kind of,
yeah,
it reflects what his mom said, right? Like, you're winning if you're alive, right? And in a sense, they're slaves, but they're also not monsters bringing horrible evil upon other people. So in a sense, you're kind of winning.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm trying to say, right? Like, it's like being a slave obviously is not good, but if the alternative, if you literally only have a binary choice between being a monster in human skin and like bringing all that pain, evil, and death to just countless people, or being a slave, like, granted, there's a spectrum, and I can't even believe I'm saying this. There's a spectrum of slavery, and there's like the terrible, like, freaking, transatlantic slave stuff, and there's like the whatever this is right here.
This is peak slavery right now, which is the weirdest statement had maybe ever been said. But literally, it's peak slavery, like, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, so like, I mean, if the choices are this right here and freaking being a monster, like, I don't know, man.
Because
not that I don't know, I know. Like, this is a better 100%. Alternative, because then you'll get freedom eventually too and stuff. So like,
yeah, think about it in terms of like, if being a monster is no longer within the winning category, and the winning category goes all the way from being a king down to like the worst. But you're still in the winning category, which is being a slave, but you're living a happy life as fulfilled as you can. Now, obviously, within the subcategory of being a slave, there's a whole range of things, and we're thankfully at the top of that, right now. But you're still in that winning category, man. Like, you're alive, your basic needs are being met. Being a slave is as close as you can get to the bottom of falling out of the winning category. Abso-freaking-lutely.
I'm sure certain spectrums of that fall out of the winning category.
That's right. Yeah, 100%. Certain within the slave category, you're probably out of that winning category. But at least, at this bottom rung, they're alive and they're fighting and they're thriving to some large degree. So it's very nuanced, right? This kind of winning, but being a slave, and this exact slave scenario and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree with you wholeheartedly, right? Like, it's not like we're advocating for slavery in any way, but
no.
It's
hell no.
But it's just like, it's just sad, man. Like, it's sad all around. And like, like, maybe that's why I said the son's naive, right? And why Einar, seeing it firsthand, has gotten that out of his system, and he's no longer naive. But like, being a warrior is not cool. Like, neither is being a pushover, obviously. Neither is being a wimp. But there's like a freaking ocean of difference between being a wimp and standing up for yourself, and then taking it too far and going on to, now you're the freaking monster, right? You're a warrior.
Right. The middle of that is being a defender.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you have to at some point take up arms to defend your homeland.
Yes.
But you don't, being a warrior in the sense that you're going and conquering others, is that taking that too far. It's the other end of that spectrum. Yeah.
Yep. And unfortunately, even sometimes when you become the defender, like, it messes you up, man. There's this book, All Quiet on the Western Front, and like, it's about World War I, and some of the passages there of like the humanity that you have to forego to kill another human being simply because they're on the other side of a line, whether it be ideological, a line on a map, and you're like World War I was like crazy because like there were tanks and people on horseback. Like it was both freaking sides of like technology, right? And like I don't know how that translates to modern day like freaking drones and all that stuff. I can't imagine that you don't lose your humanity in some senses, but like some of the passages where like he's face to face and just like growling and like slobbering and bleeding, and it's just like you or the other person, and like the freaking animal instinct comes out and you gotta like take that life, and then afterwards at night you're like sleeping and you just remember the face of fear on that other person, and like that's all you can think about, and like all you think about is like he was feeling that same thing on the other end, and it was just like, you know, he slipped on mud and I was able to freaking get my knife in there, and like that's why I won, and like all these like things, and then soon like you stop seeing people as human, you stop thinking of yourself as human, and like all these things you just cascade down, and then suddenly freaking because somebody decided so, someone signs a piece of paper and you're no longer a warrior anymore, and you're forced to go back home, and you're supposed to somehow live and continue living life knowing all these things you did because someone signed a piece of paper, and now you're like freaking an animal in a trench, freaking in mud, stabbing somebody, and then split second later, you're just like back home, and you're supposed to like say hi to the baker as he gives you your loaf of bread, and it's like, oh, it's a nice day. Oh, it's just some small talk. Like it's wild, dude. So yeah, man, it's crazy.
To say the least. That is the least that could be said. Yeah, I hope that Einar is going to be that middle ground for Thorfinn, because we've seen Thorfinn on the one side where he's a monster, and we now see him on the, at least for as far as we know, the other side where he's a pushover. But and we know that Einar is not on either side. He's on the middle, where he understands the importance of defense and not being a wuss, but he also...
And of justice, right? You can't just let injustice go by.
And not conquering and being a monster, right? So I hope that he can bring him and show him, like, listen, you got to have some fire, but you can't have too much. Let's get in the middle, right? And reignite him. Oh,
yeah, that would be nice.
I hope that's what's coming.
That would be nice. Yeah, that's almost the, or pretty much the... conclusion that Thor's his dad arrived to. He now arrived in a whole different manner, and he just was tired of war. Thankfully, he was one of the few souls who's able to like kind of come back from that, right?
True. That's a great freaking point. Yeah. That's exactly what his dad came to the conclusion of. True. Wow. Well, that's what I'm hoping we're in a treat for, but I guess
we'll see.
We'll see.
Knowing this show, man, that sounds so hopeful.
we got 22 more episodes to get there, so there's going to be a lot of freaking awful stuff in between, I'm sure. So
Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. It's fun to start on a new season, new series. Well, I guess not new series, but definitely new season. If you want to see it 2 weeks ahead of time, go ahead and check out the Patreon and the channel membership. But with that, we'll see you guys next week for another reaction.
See you, everybody.